Hello and welcome to Stateside. Me, Graham Hughes, and Scott Williams. How you doing, Scott? How you doing, Scotty? You all right, mate?
Okay. How are you?
I'm
You're
I'm
right.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Excellent.
So
Excellent. Excellent.
Scott is
Excellent.
our tamed American living in London now, living in the capital.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been here for quite some time, actually.
Apparently, there's been a big upsurge of Americans buying property in London. Have
I
you
wonder
any
why.
idea why that might be?
I haven't a clue.
Well, over the weekend, 7 million people turned out for the No Kings protest. I just wanted to have a chat about them and what we thought of them and whether we thought they were successful and all that kind of thing. But before we get into that, just say a big hello to Joanna Hammond and Sarah Martin, L, Butterfly Chaos. We've got Diz in there as well. Who else? We've got Blue Badger. Let yourselves be known. Francis is there. Saz is in there. Harry Flashman is in there. Pygmalion. Anyway, if you'd like to join our friends in the chat, all you need to do is be awesome. But also hit the hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the super chat button if you want. But yeah, if you want to hit the subscribe button, wait for 1 minute and you'll be able to join the chat and ask us questions if you want. If you want to ask us questions. Or you can just discuss things amongst yourselves, which is what a lot of people do in the chat, which is quite fun. Because I read out people's messages, Scott, and it's halfway through a discussion, and it makes no
Doesn't
sense
make
to
any
me.
sense.
No, it's like reading the second half of someone's sentence or something. It's like, I have no context for this, but it's fine. It's fine. I like that everyone's friendly in the chat, and they're all having a nice time, and they're all happy to see you. Anyway, so no Kings.
No.
7 million people turned out. This is the biggest protest biggest demonstration since 1970, the Earth Day.
Okay.
Brought out 20 million people, I think. So it's going to be a bit of a long run to try and beat that one. Biggest demonstration in a very, very long time, in over 50 years in America. 50 states, people protesting, even in very, very red states, even in very red parts of very red states. But before we go on, Francis Winrow has just dropped £2 in the super chat fund. Thank you very much, Francis. I'll give you a little super chat animation. Thank you. Okay, so Scotty, what did you make of the whole No Kings protest?
Meh.
You say meh.
Meh.
Why did you say meh?
Because what is it going to change?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I don't know. Well, I did a whole show about this morning where I said, essentially, was it this morning or yesterday morning? I forget.
On the same wavelength.
I'm ADHD. Time means nothing to me. I'm like a fucking time lord from Gallifrey. Time is it's all sort of timey-wimey. Anyway, so no, I was talking about what we did when we were fighting against Brexit is every 6 months or so, we'd have a big demonstration. We'd have a load of people, and they'll turn up with very funny placards, very witty things written on them. Some people would dress up, some people would dance, some people would sing. Everyone would have flags. There would be a lot of flags getting waved and possibly shagged. I don't know. The European flag is very good for having a target in the middle to aim for. And the downfall was there was no follow up. There was nothing the next day. There was just a protest, and then 6 months later, there was another protest. And that's not how you get the powers that be to listen to you.
It's really all well and good. It was peaceful. How lovely. Sweet. It's peaceful. I mean, in a way, it was good because if it had been violent, it would have given Trump everything he wants to sort of enact some sort of martial law, which I think he's itching to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's itching to do that. He said that Chicago's on fire with, the burning flesh of man.
It's ridiculous. And all you see your videos in Chicago of people in those blow-up outfits, standing around, not really doing much. It's and there was a lot of that on that march, and there was a lot of people, and it was really great to see a lot of people coming out, but 7 million throughout the whole country, I just thought the number was very small.
That's not a small number. That is not an inconsiderate number
In comparison to 360 million people.
It's not that big. America's only 330. Anyway, only 77 million people voted for Trump. So, you know,
So there's another 70 million people you have to convince. Like, but you know what I mean? Like it's not
it's an
I'm
11th.
sorry, 7 million is not a lot of people in America.
Well, it is a large number of people. It just is. I mean, that's like twice the population of New Zealand. I mean, that is a lot of people to get on the
But
streets.
in the States, nah, America is a massive country.
Yeah, and people were out in every state, which was good.
Okay.
But also, in some states, they did follow it up with people handing out flyers with QR codes to get people early registration, early voting in some places where voting's underway.
That
So there
matters, yep.
was, and also QR codes given out for weekly emails that are going to go out to tell people things that they can do in their community, in their area,
Mhm.
which is good. So I was doing a bit of research on this because, when I did me a show about it, it was yesterday, I was saying, unless you got follow through, you're going to run into the same problem that we did with Brexit. It's just that the powers that be fucking ignore you.
But yeah,
You
he
have to,
laughed it off.
yeah. Yeah, he sent out an AI video of him wearing a crown in a fighter jet and
Shitting on the fucking crowd.
shitting on the protesters, and he thought
He's
that was
laughing
dead
at
funny.
him.
One thing I will say, actually, I will defend it a little bit because I
Okay.
think it's good that people came out. I wouldn't have called it no kings because the people who support Trump want him to be a king. They want him to stay president forever until the day he dies. They want him to be a tyrant. They want him to be horrible. They want him to be Ivan the Terrible,
Okay. Yeah.
Attila the
Then
Hun,
why wouldn't you call it
Genghis
No
Khan,
Kings?
because that's what the other side wants.
Exactly.
So calling our protest no Brexit, it's like, well, people wanted Brexit. Dickheads wanted Brexit mostly.
Yeah,
But they
right. But
wanted
that
it.
was but we don't. So no Brexit.
Yeah. But
I'm a
like,
little
I don't know.
confused.
I would have had it. I would have had it as,
If I got that auto thing on
yeah, I
where
know
it's
it's
kind of
moving. It's
it's
following you
moving,
around.
I can't do
It's
that.
following you around like a creepy weirdo. But no, yeah, so
Sorry, let's
I
change
think
that.
that they should just call it no pedos. Do you not think?
That would have that would have been far more offensive. A
I
lot.
know.
Yes, a lot better.
A lot
Yes, I
better
agree.
because even the people who like Trump don't want pedos.
No.
They don't mind having a king. They got no problem with that.
And no one wants a pedo.
No one wants a pedo. That's what they should have fucking called it. No pedos. They're like, what are you protesting against? But I don't know, just some bloke who
Pedos.
don't want pedos. Can't really argue with that, can you?
No, there's
No,
no argument at all.
no.
That's
We're
great.
defending our children. So yeah, that's what I would have called it. But I mean, no kings. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, again, going back to the Brexit debacle. It was trying to convince people of something they didn't give a fuck about. It was trying to convince people it would be bad for the economy. They didn't give a fuck if it was going to be bad for the economy. They didn't care. It was either too complex for them to get their head around, or they had so much money it didn't matter. This is the two people who voted for Brexit: dickheads and rich people. So, I mean, with this, it's like no kings. The only people who want that are people who care about, I don't know, American history, who actually won the Civil War, which side actually won, who their grandfathers fought against in World War II. People who care about that kind of shit.
Yeah, but that's what they think they're fighting against. So they're fighting against someone who's in a World War II frame of mind, um, in regards to their authoritarianism and their fascism. Um, I mean, I think, like, okay, there needs to be a military coup. I said this last week.
Military coups are never a good idea.
No, that's better than what we have now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a very, very slim chance that America can recover from Trump in my lifetime. A very slim chance. I'm talking like maybe 1-2%. I think the most likely outcome is a continuation of the fascism that he has made fashionable again. That's what the fash do. Fashionable to be fash, unfortunately.
I don't know. I mean, I hate you and your predictions because so far you've been right. But you know, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be like I don't know some kumbaya like healing moment when Trump is eventually gone. Will that happen? Will there be an election, like a national election? Is he going to rig the midterms? We got to wait and see these things
Hmm.
unfold. But at the same time, it's a bit like something has to be done, uh, in a way. Is the left in America that fucking toothless? You
Yes.
know? And
Well,
so
they let him in.
that's a
Do you know when
problem.
it would have been a good time to get 7 million people out in the street? A year ago today,
Yeah.
before the
We
fucking election,
yeah.
and called it the no pedos fucking thing. Why are you marching? Because there's a pedo running for office and I don't want him.
Yeah. There's a convicted felon in pedo. Yeah.
Yeah. Convicted
So it should have
felon,
been quite simple, really.
adjudicated
But
rapist.
yeah. But there you go. I mean, I'm sure I think there were protests
Miss
before.
LB is saying there will be no midterms, and you know I hate you. I know you hate me saying this, but I agree with Miss LB.
Uh, if that's the case, then something has to something a little bit more drastic than a few people marching up and down the street with some signs has to happen.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the midterm thing that has been, you know, going on for years and years and years and years and years and years. I don't know exactly how many, but years and years. To take away that tradition, will I hope be the moment people wake up a little bit. But we've said this about all these other moments where we would think, hopefully, this will be the moment people will wake up. This will be the moment that people will wake up.
yeah,
No one's waking up. They're all still asleep. It's frustrating to
yeah.
watch and see.
But this is what happens when there's a tyrant in charge. The idea that people in this country are just going to sort of wake up one day and go, actually, I think this Labour government's been really good.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's for the birds. Like the people in
yeah,
Labour who believe that they're away with the fairies. I don't know what drugs they're taking, but I don't want them. I don't want to be that
yeah.
daft. I don't want to be that
No.
naive. You know,
Hmm.
if some I don't know door to door salesman turns up at my house, I'll probably end up selling my house to them for a fiver. You know, because they
Yeah.
sweet talk me into it. You know,
Mm.
I'll be that credulous. um, yeah, this is what Biden tried to do. He kept on going on about how great the economy was in America. People didn't feel it.
No,
People
no.
didn't feel it. They were like, but my eggs are expensive.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for the tyrant again
Right.
for the third time.
But then, what is it going to be like? Things are really expensive now. There are things that are starting to happen that um, families are going to start to feel the pinch.
Yes.
And I think that's going to really start coming into fold sooner than later. So yeah, let hopefully that will be. But it's America. When they want to get something done, you know what the main reason behind it is?
Money.
Money. So makes the country tick,
Yeah.
So when you really start fucking with people's money too much, it's gonna be the people that eventually that voted for him that get hurt. And then when they're the ones that get hurt, hopefully it will enact a change.
So,
But then will that change just be okay, well we'll have JD Vance instead,
yeah.
you know? That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah. Um, so I was going to say like money, money, money. I mean, the shocking thing is, I think it was like 1911, right, in America. Do you know how many billionaires there were?
19 what?
1911.
Oh no, I don't know.
There was one,
Oh, okay.
Rockefeller.
Uh, now
Uh,
there's like 200 or 300 or
no,
something.
813.
813. They're the problem. Yeah. Work
Um,
it out. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, on Wikipedia, they've got they've got 756 who are living in the United States. So there might be some Americans who are living elsewhere. But one of the interesting things is, like, in America, are you still an American citizen? Do you still have a US passport?
Yeah.
So do you still have to
Out of
file
date,
a
but
tax return
No.
with the IRS?
Shut up.
Sorry.
Cut.
I'll change the subject.
No, I don't think so because I've never ever actually worked. And I think that people that have to claim for their taxes, you have to be earning over a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever earned over that amount of money. So that would be the main reason why. But yeah, you have to like be earning like it's for essentially it is for people who come over here to or go to other countries to be CEOs and you know
Yeah.
are being moved over with their
But
jobs.
but as far as I'm aware, people go, oh, if we tax the billionaires, they'll just leave. And I'm like, well, if they leave
No, they won't.
America, the IRS follows them around. Whereas if they leave here, we're like, oh, it's all right.
Yeah,
Bye then.
yeah, exactly.
So I
So
think,
there's no, people, well, as well, like here, they're not going to really leave here. You know what I mean? So, people, it's a scare tactic. Well, if you tax the billionaires, they'll just leave. No, they won't. A couple might, but not really.
well, if they own 17 houses, then good, let them leave, and then we'll use the
Yeah,
17 houses for social housing.
yeah. Well, or, you tax them in a way that it doesn't matter if they live here or not.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so the two options are you either keep paying tax, even though you're not in the country, or we take your passport off you,
Yeah,
and you don't get any protection by the US, by the UK embassies around the world and the high commissions. Like,
yeah.
why should
There you
we?
go.
Why should we as taxpayers pay out for when some dickhead gets drunk and pushes someone off a fucking bridge in Dubai? Why should we
Yeah.
have to pay for them to be looked after by the embassy when they've given nothing to this country? They grew up here. They had a free education. Thank you very much. They had free fucking healthcare until the moment they left, and then they were just like, no, fuck it, I don't want to pay tax anymore. I like my money. That's mine. That is. I'm going to take it with me to Dubai. Okay, bye then. Chris is saying, breaking news, a 3-judge panel on the Ninth Circuit of Appeals ruled that the Trump administration can deploy the National Guard to Portland, Oregon. Oh, and Diz replies with, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's not looking great over there. They've been planning this for a very, very long time. I know. What have you heard?
Yeah, this has all been done behind the scenes during the whole Biden administration. This is,
Well, it's been going on since 1975, hasn't
yeah,
it? This is 50 years in the
really,
making.
yeah,
This
yeah,
with the Federalist Society and the Heritage Foundation.
yeah. They've, who are these 3 judges? Most likely Trump employees.
Yeah.
So they're going to tell him that he can do what he wants. What's going to happen? What are they going to do? We're sending National Guard into these places. Why? Because there's loads of violence and the places are burning down. So when the National Guard get there and find that these places are not actually burning down,
Yeah.
what are they going to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are they going to do? Well, you would think that there was a war going on outside my fucking flat right now. Can you hear it?
I don't know. I thought I had someone knocking on my door then, but
No, it's not. They're not knocking on your door. That is outside my flat.
that'll be fireworks for Diwali.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Oh, happy
crazy.
Diwali, anyone who celebrates, any of our friends.
It
Pranay,
gets very loud at this time of year.
I was talking to our friend
Dear.
Pranay, and he was saying that actually in Delhi, they've banned fireworks in Delhi
That's
for
right.
Diwali. Yes, not because they're too loud or dangerous, but because of the pollution. Delhi is really struggling with
Too much
pollution right now.
smoke.
Yeah, just too much smoke.
Well, that's what happens on Guy Fawkes Day here,
Yeah.
which is I've never seen anything like that before. Even on 4th of July, America doesn't look like that. But because
Yeah, but
I
you
guess
can't buy fireworks in America. They're dangerous. You buy a gun, buy an AR-15, but
what are you talking about?
the states where you can't buy fireworks, like the
That-
state.
What state is that?
I don't know, New Hampshire. Right, hang on, let's have a look. What states
Google it. I'm
in
pretty
the
sure most
US
of them do.
have a restriction
I'll be
on
very shocked.
fireworks, not firearms, fireworks. There you go. All states have some restrictions on fireworks, varying from complete bans, like
Okay.
Massachusetts and Illinois, while others, such as California, Connecticut, and New York, only permit non-aerial or non-explosive devices. So there you go.
Yeah. I say it's all the tradition here to go out in your little in your small little garden with some rocket, yeah, and set it
Giant
up into
rocket. Yeah.
in your highly populated neighborhood. Seems to be quite the tradition here. It used to be a bit like that in the States. It really did. But I mean, here you lot are fucking irresponsible. That's all I can say. People are crazy irresponsible with it, and just it's almost done in this sort of machismo, sort of like my firework is bigger than yours. It is pathetic. To but the day of Guy Fawkes Day, like the 5th of November, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. Remember the 5th of November.
Exactly. There
Ethan, you've
is
heard some way.
a thick fog throughout the whole of the fucking country.
That sounds like refuck. They have a thick fog.
Oh well, they were fun. They were fun over the weekend. I think it was the best thing they've ever done is getting to and then fight and leak the video. But that's
Jackie Weaver.
UK.
They did their own little
It
Jackie
was a
Weaver
very
impression.
Jackie Weaver.
You have
And
no authority.
I wonder whether they leaked it
I've
purposely.
just spilled coffee on my passport.
I was wondering what you were
I don't give
doing.
a fuck. Yeah, I know. I'm sort of mopping it up. It's gone. It's gone to my Specsavers thing saying I need an appointment. I've been to Specsavers and they managed to get about 400 quid out of me for a pair of fucking glasses.
Yeah, you just
I've not
got
got
those
them yet.
recently.
When I was a kid,
Oh.
they used to custom grind your lenses in about an hour. Nowadays, that's why you shouldn't have so much stuff on your desk, I guess.
I didn't know you can get glasses in an hour.
Yeah, in the 1990s, Vision Express, they'll do them in an hour.
Really?
It's fucking top.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
They had like a big fancy machine in their shop, didn't they?
Yep.
That probably ended up costing too much money, so they got rid of that.
Yep.
Outsource that shit.
They send it off to China. Just get made in China. It's cheaper.
Hmm.
Profit.
I actually I'm in two minds about getting new glasses. They are varifocals, and I hate the fact they're varifocals, but I have a feeling now I'm kind of stuck with them for the rest of my life, which terrifies me, but it might be just the way it is.
My new ones are very focals, so yeah, I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain. Like,
Or you can start wearing them.
oh, my knees are tired and bent.
No, it's not even something. My knees are withered. Withered. My my teeth are gristled or whatever he was saying. Yeah. But when I'm in my bed here and I got the TV on, I have to adjust my glasses to ensure I can see out of them because if they're too high up like this, I can't see them. But if they're down like that, then like perfect vision, right? You have to move your glasses depending on your position. I don't like that. I just want to be in one position to be able to see. I guess the best way really would be to have some sort of laser eye surgery. So
No, but that
please,
doesn't help because then you reach a certain age and the same problem that you have with your glasses where you can't read things with your glasses on, you have to take your glasses off. But you can't because you've had laser eye surgery, so you have to get new glasses.
I would still need to wear glasses if I got laser eye surgery.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
What's the point of laser eye surgery?
I don't know. You look good for 10 years. And then you go blind.
Is that like 10 years?
I don't know. It doesn't last very long. My brother
Really?
decided to tell me in excruciating detail what they actually do.
Oh,
and I'm very eye phobic. I can't bear to see anything to do with eyes. You know, like in a movie or something. Or like when someone,
Can you wear contacts?
I can put them in myself, but I can't watch someone else put them in. It freaks me out too much.
Funny.
It's fine when I do it. Well, I suppose it's a bit like
it
sex.
took me a
It's
minute
fine
to
when
get
I
used
do
to
it. I
it.
just don't want to watch other people do it. Well,
it took me a minute to get used to, but I'm totally into it now. Like, well, for years I've been wearing contacts. But this is the problem. Can you get very focal contacts? I don't think you can. And
No, no.
yeah. So, it's frustrating. So, yeah, yeah, stuck with them in a
Scott,
way.
our old neighbour used to have a crazy fireworks parties. This is from Martin. He and his
Mm,
brothers all work the market, so turned up with an industrial display in a box, light the fuse, and let it rip for 5 minutes.
right. And there's some cunt out there with a can of Stella going, "Oh, it's fucking cool, isn't it?"
That's probably me.
It's crazy to me. It
There was
is so
this there
crazy.
was this crazy old man who used to live in Bocas del Toro in Panama, and one New Year it was about 2016 I think, or 2015. He was on a quad bike,
Yeah.
and they've got a little box in the back that you can put stuff in. He had that open, and it was
Mm.
filled with fireworks, and he just like blew, set them up, and he drove up and down the main street in Bocas with his fireworks going off the back of his thing. He was about 80
Also,
years old. He was like, ah! It was
so
brilliant.
you know what? Some of the craziest places I've seen with people fucking around with fireworks are in junctions, literal road
What?
junctions. There's a junction in
What?
Bow in East London. So if
Bo. When the
anybody
crowd
in
says
London,
Bo, selector.
if anybody knows East London, knows the Bow area, there's a big junction, and there were kids literally just
Yeah.
firing rockets off a roof into the junction.
If you're born within the sound of the fireworks at Bow Junction, does that make you a true Cockney?
And then I was at another
Inquiring
junction.
minds need
I
to
was at
know.
another junction near where I live, and I was literally just trying to cross the road, and I saw a firework literally coming towards me because it's come out of some dickhead's garden and gone the wrong fucking direction because they're idiots.
That was
It's
the
just,
worst Beatles song, wasn't it? Dickhead's
I
Garden.
stay in.
Don't wanna be.
But I don't go out. I don't go out. I don't go out on Guy Fawkes. I don't go out. People go, "You want to go to the fireworks display?" No, I'm all right.
It's pretty
I
quiet
don't
around
really
here.
like fireworks that
Come,
much.
come to
They
Durham.
make me jump.
Come to
Huh?
Durham.
Are there fireworks in Durham?
I mean, not very much. I mean, we no.
Here it is crazy. It is absolutely crazy here.
What's quite nice
I
is
live on an estate as well.
we,
Huh?
we, we live on top of a hill, so on bonfire night we can just like look out the window and see everyone else's
And
fireworks
watch.
and watch from inside. The safety of inside.
Oh, that'd be so much better. I can't abide it. I don't like going outside. I'm like
You got
a cat
agoraphobia.
or a dog.
You got
Like
agoraphobia.
no, I'm like a dog. I shiver in the corner. I don't like it. It's fucking awful.
Well,
I just hate fire. I
if you
just don't get
do,
it. I don't get
if
it.
you do have a dog and the dog gets scared at the fireworks,
It's fucking
music.
horrible.
There's a radio station that actually plays music for dogs on bonfire night.
Really.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
music
really
because
good.
it just drowns the sound of the fireworks down.
It drives them
Put some music
nuts.
on.
They hate it.
Well, they don't know what it is. They don't know where it's coming from, and
Yeah,
they think they're under attack, and therefore they think that the people who
yeah,
feed them are under attack as well. They're masters
exactly.
and
So they're
mistresses.
scared shitless, and cats
Yeah.
go mental as well. And yeah, and poor animals, they really suffer
Um,
on fireworks
Ms.
nights.
Paula Thomas is point of order. Bow bells in the, I think I'll say bow bells just to get it wrong. Bow
Bow bells.
bells in the city, not the East End.
Bow bells.
Bow bells. I'm going to say bow bells now, just so I get more money out of Paula correcting me on how to say it.
Is it spelled bow?
Yeah, we make mistakes on purpose. It's bow.
Is
It's
it
bow.
spelled BOW?
BOW. Bow. Bow wow. Like the...
Wow, wow, wow.
Bow
You
wow
B-O, you B-A.
wow. Blue Badger says,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
was a scout, so I knew how to bind rope, which crossed into fuses on networks. I used to chain them so it would keep them lighting the next chain of colours and effects to make a display so fun. That's pretty cool. That's a cool thing to learn at scouts, a fireworks display. Noon says, my friend one bonfire night lit something called the Stealth Bomber. It had a tiny bang, but the biggest shockwave ever. I felt it all the way back on the ground when it exploded at the right height. That's a bit worrying. A shockwave could do real damage to your internal organs. That's not great. Mr. Tisk says, we watch fireworks on the top floor, and we can see them quite a big area of central Manchester and Salford. There you go. Get other people to waste their money. Let the money go up in smoke, and you enjoy the colours. And,
What did that lady call it? What was the comment? The
What?
Bow Bells.
Bow Bells is in the city, not the East End.
Yeah, that's the that I'm looking up. They're the bells of a church, the
Yes,
Saint Mary
and
le Bow.
if you are born within the sound of the Bow Bells, you are a real Cockney.
Right.
But the problem is because of traffic noise and the buildings that have been built around Bow Church. It's St. Mary le Bow, isn't it, or something?
Saint Mary le Bow, yeah. Just looking where it is.
If you
Cheapside. It's in
hardly
the city.
There's no maternity hospital nearby. There's nowhere anyone lives nearby. So there are no real Cockneys. There are no real Cockneys anymore. They don't exist. Well, some of the older ones exist. Like the Warman now.
That is in the dead of the city.
Yeah. That's where true Cockney's supposed to come from.
I know where that is now, yeah. You have to be around the... Okay, all right. There's nothing there. On a Saturday, there's not even people there.
But what you can do, right, is you can get a recording of the Bow Bells and then just play it. And then your child, as you're giving birth, and your baby will automatically be a Cockney.
It's a beautiful
part of where you are in the world.
Yeah, it's a stunning part of London, though. It's really weird, the juxtaposition of the modern and the old, that sort of is in the city of London is crazy.
I don't like the new stuff. I don't like it. I'm such a Luddite. I like the old stuff that at least it looked like they spent a bit of time thinking about it and designing it and putting it together.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to the America, because this is supposed to be stateside. We are supposed to be
stateside. We're talking about London.
Trumpelstiltskin. Yeah. Well, people are coming over. But I mean, not enough. We need more. We need loads more.
We want more Americans.
We want more Americans. We want all the smart ones, all the clever ones.
Oh, we don't need any
Stanford,
more people.
Harvard, Yale, Brown, even. I don't give a fuck. Come on.
People will complain.
Come on.
Yeah.
Chris is saying Dick Van Dyke destroyed the Cockney accent. No, he didn't. He made it.
No, he didn't.
No one spoke like that before Dick Van Dyke. EastEnders would have sounded very differently. Do you know who's got a shit Cockney accent? And hardly anyone mentions this. Audrey Hepburn in My Fair Lady. She's fucking awful. Like her Cockney accent. It's like, oh, governor! It sounds like Monty Python when they dress up as women and, do that silly voice. That's what she sounds like at the beginning of My Fair Lady. And obviously sorts it out
watched
later.
My Fair Lady.
Have you not?
No.
Joel, we watched yesterday. We watched Strictly Ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kat had never seen it. And she was laughing her head off. And then at the end, she was like, I wasn't expecting that at all. And I'm like, why? She said, well, because it's Baz Luhrmann, isn't it? And Moulin Rouge is really sad because she dies, right? Spoilers, sorry. Romeo and Juliet, really sad, dies. Great Gatsby, fucking dies. Elvis, he fucking dies. So, like, all the Baz Luhrmann films, they're quite sad, except for Strictly Ballroom, which is just fun. Anyway, it was good. It was good. It was a good time. It was a good time for for Australian cinema. It was around the time that it was early 90s, so it'll be 92 for Strictly Ballroom. 94, Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. The Castle.
But Baz Luhrmann
Muriel's Wedding. Sirens.
Muriel's Wedding was a classic.
Yeah. A lot of good shit came out.
Terrible, Muriel.
Thomas De Quincey says, Pygmalion! Do you know why?
Why?
Because My Fair Lady's based on the play Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw.
See, would never have known that.
I know, now you
I'm
know.
Clearly very uncultured. I can tell you when the first Metallica album was released.
That's culture. That's pretty culture.
Can I tell you anything about My Fair Lady? No, not at all. Not a fucking clue.
Kirsty says,
I don't watch any of that stuff. I always actually mistake My Fair Lady with The Sound of Music, which is another film I have never sat through.
The Hills Are Alive. Quick, run!
Sushi says it. I'm like, turn over.
There's a Korean zombie musical called, I think it's called something like the Happiness.
It is called The Happiness of the Qataris.
Qataris, and the tagline is The Hills Are Alive with the sound of screaming.
It is fantastic.
It is a really good film.
I have that.
Have you seen that? Have you seen I don't know if it's
Yes.
Japanese or Chinese or Korean. There's a movie called Volcano High, and it's a kung fu film set in a kung fu film set in high school. It's fucking brilliant.
That sounds great. I want to
It
see
might have been the
every
same
second
people
of
who did
that.
like Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle, which is just some of the best kung fu
Kung Fu
movies.
Hustle is truly one of the best films ever.
It's so good. It's like
The landlady is my spirit animal.
the cigarette
Shut
hanging
up.
out of her mouth.
Try hanging out of her mouth. Pay your rent.
But yeah, we should do that next time. Tansky's going on about some pretentious bloody, a Polish film from the 1970s and go, "This is the greatest film ever." We're just gonna go, "Shut up, Kung Fu Hustle." Yeah, but is it Kung Fu Hustle? No,
Yeah, no, it's not. Have you seen Shaolin Stalker? Then shut the fuck up. You have no culture.
Yeah, she'll fucking love that.
But you know what though? Like at the time of when those films came out, they were cutting edge. They were funny.
Yeah.
No one had really seen anything like that before.
No.
Well, no one in the West, I suppose, had really seen anything like. I'm sure the Japanese been doing films like that for a very long time. But to see a Japanese comedy was fantastic, and
Yeah.
they are very funny people and
Yeah.
very amusing.
Stephen
in their
Chow.
own little
Stephen
way.
Chow was the director.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yeah, well, he
fucking
was
brilliant.
the actor. He was the main guy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
The Raid,
And
the musical. Seriously, is there a Raid musical? Because if there is, I have not lived there if I haven't seen that. Are you just suggesting that would be a great thing? The
the
Raid
what
Redemption
musical?
the musical. The Indonesian film, the Raid.
Oh, I've not seen. Oh, I've never watched
Have you
it.
not? It's very good. Have you ever seen the Judge Dredd with Keith Urban in?
I think
Or
so.
Carl
Yes.
Urban? Getting them mixed up. One of the
Because
Urbans.
what did they? So they did the Raid was the Indonesian one, and
Yeah.
Attack the Block was the sort of British remake, wasn't it?
No, Attack the Block's about aliens. That's a different one. That's a
Oh,
bit
is it
different one
different?
entirely. Yeah. That's
Okay.
it's a good film though. Attack the Block. I do
Yes.
enjoy
Well,
that.
these roadmen go
It's
against
written by one of the
aliens.
guys from Adam and Joe. I don't know whether it was Adam or Joe, but I think it was Joe. Joe Cornish.
Ah,
I think he wrote it.
okay.
But that had, Finn from Star Wars, the guy who plays Finn, had him in it as one of the main guys, and Jodie Whittaker, who went on to play the Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah, Jodie Whittaker.
True story. We get some love in for Kung Fu Hustle because it's just fucking great.
It's
You
fucking
know those
brilliant.
movies you just watch it at the end, you're just like, I'm happy now.
Oh my God, every time I watch
It's my
it,
happy place.
yeah, you know what? It's not something I watch like all the time, but like when I have watched it, I'm like, every time I'm like, this movie is so brilliant. It's like, you're just watching when they're running. when the landlord couple are running after each other. That's
Being asked if we've seen
hysterical.
Alice in Borderlands, I thought that was a game. I thought that was a video game. Is that a
It
film?
is a movie. It
Oh,
says they did a movie of it a couple of years ago, a
was
year
it based
ago.
on the video game?
Yes,
Okay,
very
right.
much.
So I'm
Very,
not going
very, very
completely
much so.
mad then.
It's
I'll
actually
have to.
really good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good adaptation. I like Borderlands,
yeah.
so yeah, to sort of have it brought to life was a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. My Fair Lady is on a Greek legend, Pygmalion and the Ivory Lady. So there you go. Pygmalion tells us that. Mary Poppins, first film I saw in the cinema with my mum. Oh, that's from Mr. Tisk. First film I saw at the cinema
How old are
was,
you?
I don't know, probably a bit
How old
older.
is that person? 102.
No, it came out in 64. Come on. So born in 1960, you'd be like 65 now. That's fine. It's all right.
I thought Mary Poppins came out in the 40s.
No, 64.
Huh.
64, man. The first movie I remember seeing at the cinema was Herbie Goes Bananas. So it
My
came out in
first
1981, so it would have been two.
I remember was Return of the Jedi.
Oh, that's very cool. I didn't see Return of the Jedi at the cinema. Do you know what I did see at the cinema? Return to Oz. Now, of the two Return films, whether it's going to be Return
What
of the
with Fur's the
Jedi,
bulk?
yeah, it's fucking nightmare fuel. Fucked me up for years, that film.
What's the worst film you ever saw in the cinema? One you wanted to walk out or did walk out?
Dreaming of Joseph Lee's.
Mine was Joe versus the volcano.
Ooh, with Tom Hanks.
Yes, terrible. Oh, I'm
And
so
Meg
bored.
Ryan? Was Meg
Yeah,
Ryan in it?
yeah,
That was an early one, though, wasn't it? That was like
shit.
1987 or something.
Yeah, it was just shockingly shit. Everyone
Like,
was going to see it. We went to see it. I was just sat there
yeah.
going, "Oh, this sucks." And like we got to the end, and I was like, The
I've, I've,
end's worse than the whole rest of the film.
I've
This
mentioned
sucks.
I've mentioned Dreaming of Joseph Lee's before on this channel for those who uninitiated. So this is a movie with Rupert Graves and Samantha Morton, came out in 2000, 2001, something like that, 1999.
Samantha
I don't know.
Morton. Do you think that would be all
Samantha
right?
Morton.
Yeah, you think that would be all right?
And it cost £2 million to make.
Yeah.
And it's set in the 1950s for some reason. And it's set on a farm. Everything's brown. And everyone just ugly cries for the whole movie. There's this girl and she loves her cousin. But her cousin goes off to fucking Africa, war, I don't know. Comes back with only one leg. But she still loves him. But in the meantime, she'd married the simple farmhand. Because, women's needs, etc. But she was still in love with her cousin. And so when her cousin came home, she had an affair with him, and then the husband finds out, beats her up, and then he goes to the woodshed and chops off his own leg so he can be like Joseph Lee's. The end. Sorry, spoilers.
Do you want me to do
fucking
Joe versus the volcano?
awful.
Do you want me to do Joe versus the volcano?
Okay, go on. Pitch it to me like I'm a Hollywood
Tom
exec.
Hanks gets diagnosed with a brain cloud. And he is then convinced by the doctor because he's going to die in 3 months. He's convinced by the doctor to go and sacrifice himself and to jump into a volcano for a tribe that lives out on some desert island.
Okay, cool.
That's the stupidest premise for a film I've ever heard.
That sounds much better than Samantha Morton ugly crying for 2 hours in brown sepia in a muddy farm in the 50s in Britain, and it's just everything looks miserable and shit and awful. But do you know what? Joe versus the volcano, I've not heard that it was one of the biggest flops of all time.
You've not heard that?
No. So
it was successful. People went to go see it.
Well, there you go. If it made its money back, then that's fine by me. Dreaming of Joseph Lee's took £2 million from people who play the lottery. Do you know how much it took at the box office?
How much?
£8,000.
I'm about to say £8. You were the only one that went to go see it.
I didn't pay for it. I reviewed it for the student mag. I was like, this is just the worst thing I've ever seen. Because it takes money off people who could make a really great movie that working class people will want to go and see, and makes a pretentious pile of shite that only people who are very posh and probably own their own cinema want to go to. So yeah, anyway, why are we talking about this? This has turned into the rabbit hole, hasn't it?
Again.
We're supposed to be talking about politics.
Trump, and then we started talking about My Fair Lady.
I don't want to talk about Trump. I'd much rather talk about Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
And Svax is saying, is it stateside because Hollywood is based in the States? Yeah.
Literally that.
Yeah. The best film I saw at the cinema, says Ron Agapane, is probably Thor Ragnarok. A fantastic film. It does look like you wanking there, mate. Gotta say.
Oh, I'm shaking my leg. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Put your hands down like this.
All right. I was doing this.
Scott's getting excited.
No,
this doesn't happen. Wasn't. This doesn't happen, does it? On serious politics shows on the TV. Hey, mate, you look like you're having a wank. Says Emily Mateless.
Yeah, right.
I'm very sorry. Very sorry, Emily. Very sorry, Emily. Ron Agapane is saying first film so cinema is Jurassic Park 3. Bloody hell. Bloody
How old are you? 12?
It did come out 25 years ago. So
no, it didn't. Stop.
Yes, it did. 2000.
Year.
Did Joe Johnston, wasn't it?
No, I believe you.
First film I saw at the cinema was Battle of Britain, says Lost Missionary. First film I saw at the cinema was Men in Black, says Chris C. Mr. Tisk, saw Roofman yesterday. Good film. Ooh, okay, Mr. Tisk. Is it worth me and Ben going to see it on Wednesday at the Gala Theatre here in Durham? Is it worth going to see? Is Roofman worth going to see?
What's that about?
It's a true story about a man who breaks in through a roof into a Toys R Us, and then he lives there for half a year in the Toys R Us. It's a true story. He lives in the roof. Hence Roofman. And it's got Channing Tatum in it.
Oh, definitely go. 100%.
Sarah says my first movie was The Jungle Book. That was good. That was Walt Disney's last film that he was personally involved in, was The Jungle Book.
How old are you? 102?
Don't say that. The Jungle Book was 1967, I think. Jungle Book.
It was their first
Great
film,
fucking
right?
tunes. Great tunes. Great tunes.
Yeah. I had it on soundtrack on a vinyl when I was a kid.
Yeah. Kirsty remembers Jaws when it came out. Circle in the Gaiety cinema. Ooh, I like the sound of the Gaiety cinema. We could have like a big LGBTQIA plus season there at the Gaiety Theatre.
Could
and
do.
Then you get
there is one in London every year.
All the fuckfuckers will be running around going, they're making the children gay.
Oh yeah, well
they're making the frogs gay.
They got the LGBTQ plus film festival every year in central London.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I've never been to see a film. I always thought about it, but I've never been.
You've never been to see a film?
Not at that film festival. No.
Oh.
I don't go to the cinema very much, if I'm honest. Like, I really barely go.
I would go every fucking day if I could. I love going to the
Really?
cinema. Yeah, I love sitting in a darkened room, especially on a hot summer day.
Oh, yeah,
darkened, air-conditioned room. It's strangers eating noisily around me.
Yeah, I like it. I like the experience. It's just not like, it's not something I think to do. Do you know what I mean?
So I was saying the first film was the Jungle Book, and also saying that she's 46, same age as me. So it must have been a re-release.
Younger than me. Younger than me.
One Angry Pagan was born the year Jurassic Park 1 came out, so 1993, I think. Chris is going mad at the fucking breaking news here. There's one person dead and several injured as tornado rips through a city 10 miles from Paris. There you go. There's global warming for you. Jesus. More breaking news. Putin rejects Trump's peace plan after expletive-ridden White House meeting with Zelensky. So did you hear about this?
Yes. So yes, apparently he started throwing things.
He threw maps. He said, just take the peace. I need this. You just know the type of person that Trump is. I think everybody knows someone in their life who's like a Trump. Who's like, oh no, you got to do my plan. You got to do my plan. Why won't you help me do my plan? You know, it's fucking arsehole, narcissist, no empathy, dickhead. No understanding, absolute fucking dickhead.
Oh, and he didn't he literally sit there in front of Zelensky and go, like, and say, you'll give up this bit of land, won't you?
Yeah.
Zelensky's no.
Well, he can't.
Why we're here?
This is the thing. It would be unconstitutional for him to do that. He can't make that decision. That is not Zelensky's decision. Zelensky's decision to make.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Trump doesn't give a shit about constitutions, does he?
No, because he runs it as an oligarch, as a dictator, which his fans fucking love, and that's why they shouldn't have called it. When people say that Trump is a tyrant, and I do this myself, I call him a tyrant, I call him a dictator. The thing is, that doesn't get through to the people who support Trump. It's, it's like Jesus comes back, and Jesus got all these followers, and then there's a protest against him, and they call it the No Kings protest, and they're like, but we want him to be our king. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay. Kirsty's pointing out that Trump is another word for fart. She absolutely is.
I hear what you're saying, but it's just. Yeah.
I see Vendetta 9000 is saying, I used to work for a Trump-like cunt. I'm best at everything type twat. Sorry, just demonetized the stream reading that one out. But Vendetta, yeah, I think we all know. Those people who, like, whatever you're doing, they want to tell you why you're doing it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck off. Or... I once knew a guy, right? He was a friend of a friend when I was in uni, and he used to do this thing that just drive me up the fucking wall. You'd buy something. It could be anything, right? So, it could be this, right? And he'll go, how much you pay for that? And you go, I got it for $4.99 in
I know what you're gonna say.
TK Maxx, and he'd be like, oh, I could have got that for £2.50.
I got that for you.
About everything. And okay, well, I'll take it back to the shop then, and I'll get one of.
Right. We're gonna take this one. I got the receipt, so let's just go.
Do it
We'll
for
take
your
this
car
back.
as well. How much did you pay for that? Nothing. My mum gave it to me. Oh, I could have got it for half
I could
that.
have got that for free.
I could have got that for free.
Your mom could have saved her car, and I could have got you a free one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to be funny. It actually very similar thing has happened recently. My on Saturday, my I got a flat tire on my moped. I nearly came off it actually, but my back tire just went pop, and I had to be rescued, and and everything, right? And then my neighbor, who I talk about, he has mopeds as well, right? So I talked to him about. I was like, as soon as I came home, I got home like 2 hours later. As soon as I got home, I was like, oh my fucking tire, blah blah blah. He's gone online. I'll get you two new tires for 60 quid, bruv. Blah, blah, blah. I'll put it on for you. And I'm like, you're not putting my tires on. You're not doing that. And there's no fucking way. And then it's like, I love you. I think you're great, but you're not putting the tires on my bike. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's right here, man. You can just get it right. See, look, you get two brand new ones for 60 quid. Right? It's gonna cost you this and that. It cost me far more to get the. I found a guy who brought the tire to my flat, put the tire on the bike, right? For £100. Now that's a lot more than what this guy said, but at least I know that motherfucker knows how to do it right. You know what I mean?
I really hope your neighbour's not watching this. If you are,
I know. Can you imagine?
apologies.
But he's definitely not. He's definitely not.
I went online to
definitely
watch
not.
you because I like your stuff.
No,
I don't like the colour of your jib anymore.
Your
Your jib is
children.
cut like a lunatic. Everyone's talking about
three
Pizza Hut
children
going
have
in
problems
into
with
administration.
illiteracy. Right?
Pizza Hut is a franchise operation, and one of the franchise holders has gone into administration. So they're closing
Who?
down 79 restaurants, but not all of them.
What are you talking about?
Pizza Hut?
In America or here?
No, here in the UK.
You know what? I was surprised to find out there were still Pizza Hut restaurants.
Yeah? Do you not have them in
Like,
the States anymore?
like, so many of them are gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was really surprised there was still some open. I knew there was one open in Piccadilly Circus in London. That was the only one I knew of. The only one I knew of. And I'm gutted because the lunch buffet was the best fucking thing the pizza had
Yeah, but it's not
ever
all of them.
invented.
It's not all of them that are closing down. It's just one franchise holder.
What pizza? What?
It's just one franchise holder. So it's a franchise operation, and one franchise holder owns 80 restaurants,
68. And he's shutting them all down.
and they're all getting shut down. Yeah.
Still, the buffet, the lunchtime buffet was the best thing that was about Pizza Hut, mate. The best thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a lunchtime buffet?
No.
£10, all you can eat.
That
It was brilliant.
would be deadly for me.
Oh my
I'd
God,
take
it
that
was
as a challenge.
brilliant. We did. We literally took it as a challenge, and we would go at lunchtime and we would try to see how many pieces of pizza we can eat.
Yeah.
And we used to call salad cheating. And
Well, it's about half of the. I think it's about half of the Pizza Huts are closing. It's not all of them. Don't worry. Don't worry. Some will still say.
Literally, with half of them closing, there'll be barely any.
Well, maybe.
But I mean, the delivery's there. But Pizza Hut is just so different from what it used to be years ago, anyway. And Pizza Hut here is shit compared to Pizza Hut in America.
Yeah. Do you remember a few years ago when KFC ran out of chicken and people were calling up the police? They were ringing 999.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. They're just like, there's no chicken in KFC, man.
Come on.
What the fuck?
Well, considering how many chicken shops are in this country, do you know what I mean? Like, independent or otherwise, chicken shops in this country, like KFC, big deal. Go to Favorite Chicken. Go to Morley's Chicken. Go to Chicken and Chips. Down the road.
Chris C says Domino's is struggling as well. Well, that's for having an annoying jingle. That's what you get. Fuck off.
But also, Domino's has definitely gone down in quality.
Yeah, and they don't do
over the
seafood
years.
pizzas. You can't get seafood pizzas because they're cheap, obviously, and they don't want to have something that goes off like prawns, so they won't have frozen prawns.
Really?
They want stuff that'll last forever, like smoked meats.
Pepperoni.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which lasts forever.
but
Survive a nuclear winter, that shit.
it's the quality of, and the pizzas. They keep putting the sizes down.
Yeah.
So there's like now what, a 13-inch pizza is a large? No, it's fucking not. But they'll charge you 25 fucking pound for it.
Yeah. Vendetta
It's a
saying
joke.
Domino's are shit now. I think they've always been a
It's
bit shit.
so shit.
But do you know what? We've got some great advice from Vendetta saying make your own pizza. Couldn't agree more, mate.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I
Make your
actually
own
have done
fucking pizza.
that. Yeah, definitely. You know what I
You do it every Friday.
you know what my little trick is? I make the most banging pizza bagels you will ever eat in your entire
Ooh,
life.
that's
Trust me.
Okay. All right. I will
Trust
hold you
me.
to that, Scott. And next time I'm in London, I'm going to come down. I'm going to
Do
sample
you
your
think
pizza
the next
bagels.
time we do the show, we could just call it Scott and Graham talking shit
Yes.
for a whole hour? Because
Yeah.
we've talked nothing about American politics.
We have a little
the
bit.
whole
We
time.
talked about the No Kings thing.
Barely.
We've got some more breaking news coming in from Chris C, who's saying that
We'll call it breaking
James
news.
Comey has asked judge to dismiss the criminal charges claiming selective prosecution. Well, which it obviously is. Punitive. It wasn't not punitive. Clearly, an elected representative has a vendetta against him. And you can note this because Trump literally tweeted that he wanted him arrested.
Yeah.
And
It's
then a couple of days later,
literally in black
he
and
wanted-
white.
he
And
wanted-
it's so obvious, especially when he also over the weekend he pardoned George Santos,
yeah.
the fucking weirdo ex-congressman.
Yeah.
And he did what he did. He did what he went to prison for. Like,
Yeah, for 7 years.
yeah, he
Yeah.
did it.
He did it. He absolutely did it. But he's rich and powerful and connected. And in Trump's world, you know, the criminals are
what
the people who are
matters.
just trying to get on with their lives, and the good people are the people who are going around murdering, raping, electrocuting police officers, causing havoc, making people feel unsafe. They're the good people. Everyone's saying make your own pizza. Use plain naan as a base. And
That's
then someone
great.
saying Lloyd
Great shout.
Grossman's pizzas aren't too shabby. We make our own bases. Make our own
If
bases.
you
Make our own
could
dough.
do that, that's good. I had an
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend my ex-boyfriend used to run a pizzeria in America.
Oh, cool.
So he was living here,
Yeah.
and then he would make homemade pizza. He'd literally be throwing the dough up in the air and shit.
Yeah.
Like he knew how to do that.
Yeah.
But he used to make the most awesome pizza.
We have a super chat here. A bit of politics coming in. A bit of sports and politics. Two things that we love.
Is it about this thing?
A match involving Maccabi Tel Aviv was abandoned due to fan violence last night. To Starmer,
Yeah.
still want those fans here. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard. So there were these
This
thugs
story is
who
crazy.
support this football team, right? And they did, as they do with all football matches, not just internationals, but all football matches, they did a risk assessment. Birmingham police and the people in Aston Villa's ground, supposed to be playing Aston Villa, or playing in Aston Villa, aren't they? They did a risk assessment and they said that we shouldn't allow these fans to come over because they have a history of causing trouble, violence, and there is a large minority of Muslims living in this particular area. And with things being as they are in the Middle East right now, probably wouldn't be the best thing to have these football hooligans coming from Israel. And anyone who said, anyone who agreed with the police and the safety briefing people, I forgot what they call it, the safety board, apparently anti-Semitic. So now, after
Crazy.
one Tel Aviv club and another Tel Aviv club, which include Maccabi Tel Aviv, last night had their match abandoned, not just like not played in front of the fans, but literally abandoned because of violence from this group. Obviously, the people, whoever it is that runs, I don't know, the city of Tel Aviv, the state of Israel, massive anti-Semites, every single fucking one of them. Every last one of them. They just hate the Jews. That's the only logical explanation for their actions here. They just don't want Jewish people going to a football match. That's just fucking
we
nuts.
can't even, you know what? You can't even really, like, it sounds like, oh, you can't say anything these days, but it is, any criticism now of anything Israeli is seen as anti-Semitic.
I don't
And
know about that. I criticize
in
Israel all the fucking
in a
time.
way,
No one calls me
huh?
anti-Semitic.
What?
No one calls me anti-Semitic.
Well, maybe when we talk about
Uncle Semitic, they call me.
what?
I'd make a terrible auntie. Anyway, but
Um,
yeah.
but in a way, like over this is over. This is not anti-Semitic, basically.
No,
Is what I'm
it's
trying to
not.
say.
It's about a group of football fans. They could be from anywhere. They
And if
could be
they're
from Millwall or
yeah,
Chelsea or fucking Anfield. Doesn't matter where they're
yeah,
from. They are known for causing trouble. They have caused trouble time and time again. And the risk assessment, people looked at it. The police looked at it and said, we shouldn't allow the fans to come for this match because
yeah,
there might be trouble as a result. And our primary function is to protect the people who live here. So they
yeah.
have to lock the fucking doors and board up the windows for the night because some dickheads who support a football team are coming into town, you know?
I was recently in Aston in Birmingham, so you know
Yeah.
it's it's a small place as well, like with this huge stadium in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know, any trouble is just gonna spread like wildfire. You know what I mean? It would be really bad. It would be just people who live there. They
Yeah.
live right next to that stadium.
Yeah.
You know,
According to
so
Max, there was a riot in Tel Aviv last night.
it was a riot.
Yeah,
And,
proper riot. And
yeah,
and Tiz is saying, why aren't we listening to the police? I don't know. Because if you listen to the police, you're clearly an anti-Semite.
you're an anti-Semite. And it's weird how the government are rolling over
Yeah.
backwards
Yeah.
over this. It's like, okay, which donor's gone mental on this one?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like, it's so
It
obvious.
does seem a bit odd, doesn't it? Does seem a
Yeah.
little bit odd.
But
Everyone's talking about
see,
pizza in the
I
chat,
don't
though.
feel comfortable. I don't even feel comfortable saying that though, because that sounds anti-Semitic.
Yeah. No, it's
And
not. It's not
I'm not.
anti-Semitic.
I don't give a shit if someone's Jewish or not. But you know, it makes, you know, it's like a trope, right?
Well, I mean, this is not even within the realms of anti-Semitism. This is just
No.
policing. This is just
Yeah.
of a football match, and the fans could
But
be from anywhere.
but I think why is the prime minister saying something? It's all,
Yeah.
you know, it's so
Well,
weird.
Clive Lewis, the Labour MP, has said, "What the fuck is going on?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there are some
What
MPs just saying, "No,
what
don't
the
let them
hell
come."
is this about?
Yeah,
And
listen to the police.
and again, we're talking about this sort of shit while our energy bills are going up
Yep.
and council taxes going up
And
and
my shopping bill just shot up this week, like
yeah,
by about 30 quid. From
right,
70 quid, usually, it was over 100 quid. I had to
yeah.
put my card in and press me fucking numbers. I normally don't have to do that. Sorry, am I keeping you up?
No, I am tired.
Everyone's still
but
talking
yeah.
about pizza in the chat. Apparently, there's curry pizza's a thing now. Do you know what I like? Right, after a night on the sauce, right? Fucking
Cock.
doner kebab. Yeah, that too. But like doner kebab pizza. Fuck it,
I
doner
have
meat
had
pizza.
that. I
Oh,
have had that, and
it's
it's
so
all right,
wrong.
actually.
You got to be pretty drunk.
So wrong that it's right.
So wrong that is right. It's so good. You fucking just get a pizza, put some fucking doner meat
Put
on
doner
it.
kebab meat on top
Slap
of it.
it, slap it in the oven. There's one place in Liverpool that I've been to, and I may have just dreamt this when I was drunk, but I'm sure we went there. And you could get, you know, they have the doner kebab thing that they cut the meat off, the spit, and then you've got the one for chicken doner, which is all like the
Yes.
piece of chicken all stuck together. You could get some of the beef
Skewered, chicken
stuff
shish.
and then some of the chicken stuff on
Yeah,
a pizza.
So you can get a mixed kebab
So good.
pizza.
Mixed kebab pizza.
That just sounds like gluttony in
I
every
know.
possible
It
way.
sounds so wrong, but it tastes so
It
right.
sounds so right.
But yeah.
Because all those meats at a kebab shop, I will eat all of it.
Yeah.
I will eat all
Yeah.
of it.
I'm
Like,
such a
either-
terrible green.
like I will eat all of it. I love kebab.
I do
know
have
people think I'm
I
weird,
do
but
have 1 or 2 veggie days a week. We do that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just where you don't eat meat?
Yeah, one. It depends whether the girl, because the girls split between two houses. So if they're with their dad, then we'll have a veggie day.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just try and. I mean, it's better for the environment. It's cheaper and it's healthier. So
There's nothing wrong with like vegetables. I love vegetables.
yeah.
It's great.
I don't think it doesn't
You
take
know
any
what
longer
tastes
to
really
prepare.
good? You know what tastes amazing with vegetables though?
Mm.
Meat.
A friend of mine, a friend of mine said if God didn't want us to eat animals, he wouldn't have made them out of food.
What?
He wouldn't have made them out of food.
Right.
Clay doesn't want us to eat trees. You can't eat them, can you? They're not made of food.
Yeah.
Leave the trees alone. But those chickens, my God, chickens are the most successful bird in the world. There's some ridiculous amount. There's like more chickens than humans on the planet. So there's by like a ridiculous amount. Let's find out how many chickens there are in the world. Let's see what Google thinks. How many chickens are there in the world?
Everything is made out of eggs.
An estimated, this is a very precise estimate, an estimated 26.56 billion chickens in the world.
Crazy.
They've become the most successful animal on the planet by literally being really tasty.
Yeah, and also the fact that they produce eggs, and everything we eat in the Western world is made out of eggs.
Yeah, but the ones that lay eggs aren't the ones we eat. It's a bit like cows. The ones we get the milk out of aren't the ones we eat.
No,
you wouldn't want to eat
different.
them. No, wouldn't taste very good. But yeah. Anyway,
I understand what you mean.
Yes,
we need that many eggs.
Yes,
to be produced.
Yeah,
and then we need the chickens to eat.
Well, the chickens that we eat, they're only about 35 days old. They grow from an egg. Yeah, crack out 35 days. They're fully grown, and that's it. Off you go. Off you chop. I mean, off you pop.
Literally. I was like, literally.
Literally. But yeah, no, I'm trying to be a little bit more veggie. But yeah, I just love food. I'm terrible like that. But what's been really good recently, I started with a vegetarian back in the late 90s, and there was just nothing. When we went out for a meal, like you went to a restaurant, it was a fucking omelette. That was it. Yeah. If you're a vegan, you were fucked.
Yeah.
And now there's loads of different variety, loads of different things
options.
You can get. You can get, vegan, gluten-free, all kinds of stuff. So the options have gone up. So that makes it easier to be a vegetarian. Or it's
I can't lie to you, right? I got a friend who's a vegan, and I love him to death. He's a great friend of mine. I don't care about people's food choices. So, you're a vegan, whatever. But he's like, we're gonna go. He doesn't live in London anymore. So when he came over to London, he's like, let's go to this vegan cafe. It's so good. You're going to love it. It's really great. And I think I bought a vegan burrito, right?
Yeah.
And then he
doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, it sounds great, right?
Yeah. Really?
It was just cheese and bread.
What? No.
Yeah.
Well,
there's nothing in it.
Did it have any beans in it?
I think it had a couple, but they were
beans, rice,
in the fucking cheese. In the vegan cheese.
Oh, the vegan cheese ain't great.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, he's like, this is really good, isn't it? I'm like, oh, it's
so
terrible.
But no,
I didn't say that to him. I was pretty nice about it. I was like, yeah, this is brilliant. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, this is slop. This synthetic shit. You know what I wanted to, after that we went there? A kebab. Okay. But obviously I waited until,
That's terrible. You meat-eating carnivore.
Bad, but it was terrible.
What about all the cute little animals you're eating, you bastard? Then again, actually, I've been a chicken farmer. Not a chicken farmer. I just had 12 chickens. That doesn't really make me a farmer, does it? Although if you had 12 cows, I think people would think you were a farmer, but 12 chickens doesn't count. And, they laid eggs. I ate their eggs, I ate a couple of them.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you,
slaughter them yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my days. See, I don't know.
Had to pull the fucking all the feathers off and all that shit.
Yeah, you have to totally prepare it, don't you?
Yeah.
No thanks.
One angry pagan's just like shouting, "Veggie bacon is a lie. It tastes nothing like bacon." Yeah, I don't think they should try and emulate meat.
I think I've always said this. I think vegan meat is weird. I think that if you're a vegan, surely the whole point is that you don't like meat. So why do
No,
you want
no. Some
substitutes
people,
for that?
no, but some
That's
people I
crazy.
know are vegan for ethical reasons, and they love meat. They just decide not to eat it.
Right.
But I think it's just cruel to make like fake meat, and it doesn't. It's nothing like it. I've tried vegan bacon, and it's if they
Yeah.
called it something else, if they called it vegan strips
Right.
or
This
something,
is it.
so you
Call it
weren't
something else.
thinking
When
of
they really call it
bacon.
faking, that's fine.
No, no, they
Yeah.
don't even conjure up the idea of bacon. Just call it something else. Just
Just
call
call
it.
it something completely different. Well, don't fucking gaslight me and call it vegan meatballs because it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
meatballs.
Just whatever it's made of. Find a foreign word that means that, and
Yeah.
use that for your word. I thought this when I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, why do they use the word bender in it? Why don't they just pick like the Chinese word that means bender and use
Uh,
that like Jedi? Do you know what I mean? Like that would
yeah,
have been the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You are a Kuosao or whatever it
yeah.
is, right? Oh, I am a Kuosao too, right? But they said bender. And in Britain, we used to use that. I don't know if we still do, but we used to use that
Oh
to mean
yeah, people still use it.
members of the
Yeah.
homosexual community. And so when you've got a kid going, "Are you a bender?
An
I'm a bender
airbender.
too," and it's like, yeah, maybe some of us should have
Not
had
that
words
wasn't the best word.
about that.
But then we have a president whose name in England
Yeah, it's
means
fart.
fart.
Yeah, yeah. But then
That's
again,
rough.
Bender in Futurama, he's called Bender. He's a bending unit. I love Bender. Kiss my shiny metal ass. Um,
Ah! Yeah, he's
Also,
great.
here's a deep geek cut, right? So there was a book that came out by I forgot who fucking wrote it now. Alan something. Alan something something. And it was called Splinter of the Mind's Eye. It was a Star Wars book that came out between Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. And it's notable for two things. One of which is that Luke totally gets it on with Leia, who then turns out to be his
That'd be
sister
his sister.
in the film. So maybe they shouldn't have done that. But also, they have a robot. So in the robots that we know, we've got R2D2 and
Droids.
C3PO. Yeah,
Yeah.
right? So you would think that they were going to give this robot unit that hangs out with Chewie and Han a name like, I don't know, D4XY or something. No. Do you know what the
Bob.
robot's called in the book Splinter of the Mind's Eye?
Dexter. Bob.
Bollocks. I shit you not. The robot is called Bollocks.
See, that's over the years.
It's just made by an American. Never used
Oh
it.
yeah, over the years though, Americans have started using it.
Yeah, maybe because Never Mind the Bollocks, which came
Yeah.
out before the book. So how could they not know? How could they not know? Alan Dean Foster. Thank you, chat.
He knew.
I knew it was Alan something. Alan something something. I did say Alan.
Literally.
Alan
knew.
Dean Foster. Robot called Bollocks. True story.
Amazing.
Nobody told them. Nobody told them. Why did no one tell them, Scott? Why did no one tell them? I don't know. Weren't we supposed to be talking about politics?
Again, we just need to rename this show.
Free
'cause
speech.
I think we're gaslighting
Free
them when we
speech.
say
Yeah.
stateside. Whoa, 1 hour of American politics here on Politics
Oh,
Social.
we got a Steward's Inquiry. Actually, Zolix, which was the English version of the robot's name, was in the Han Solo Adventures, not in Splinter of the Mind's Eye. Sorry, Alan Dean Foster. I take it back. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean the mean, hurty words I said. You're absolutely right. It was the Han Solo Adventures. Oh, come on. I was a kid. It was a long time ago. Give me a break.
Right.
But there you go. There was a robot called
Most of the
Bollocks,
films anyway. Huh?
who in the English version was called Zolix. It's a bit like the Philosopher's Bone was called the Sorcerer's Bone in the Harry Potter books, wasn't it? In America, it was the Sorcerer's Stone. Because
No, they
philosopher
called it
is
the,
really hard to spell.
No, in America they called it the Sorcerer's
The
Stone. Yeah,
the Philanderer's Bone. Harry Potter and the Philanderer's Bone.
what was it called? No, wait. It was called No, it was called
In
the
America, it was
Philosopher's
Sorcerer's Stone, and in the UK,
Yeah,
it was
the
Philosopher's Stone.
Stone.
Because the Philosopher's Stone is a thing. It's an actual thing. It was what
Yeah.
the people who wanted to make gold from base metal were looking for. They were looking for.
Yeah.
It was the thing that would allow them to do that.
No, but it was too it was too sophisticated for the American audience.
Oh, bless.
It's like when they closed captioned Train Spotting when they released it.
Well, they dubbed over the voices for Mad Max, didn't they? The original Mad Max. Yeah, when that came out in America. They dubbed the voices with American accents because the Australian accents couldn't understand what I was fucking saying. Fuck.
That's terrible.
True story. True story. Anyway, we probably should leave it at that. Can we get into a big fight with everyone in the chat? So apparently Bollocks wasn't in Splinter the Mind's Eye.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Did you know that Trump is blowing up boats in the
yes, off the coast of Venezuela?
Yes, yeah.
As a prelude to actually invading Venezuela.
And I did. You know what I saw made me think of you today was a TikTok of a CNN report of someone talking to a soybean farmer.
Yes,
who's very, very upset.
Kirsty saying, "Oh, are we discussing transphobic mediocre authors?" I thought it was Orson Scott Card who went all transphobic. Was it Alan Dean Foster? Alan Dean Foster did the Alien adaptations for the books and the novelization. Back in the day, you couldn't watch films, could you? You had to just, if you missed them at the cinema, you had to just read the book and close your eyes.
Sorry,
and imagine.
Who's transphobic? What?
Either Orson Scott Card or Alan Dean Foster. One of them is a massive fucking transphobe. Talking a massive transphobe.
We live in England. Everyone's a massive transphobe.
What?
Not everyone. You aren't. Me.
I'm not.
I'm not. Everyone else
my
is.
trans brothers and sisters.
No. You know what I mean. This is Turf Island.
Yeah, but Orson Scott Card and Alan Dean Foster, whatever his name is, are American. They're Yankee.
Yeah, well, Americans, fucking hell. They really hate the president keeps talking about them, goddammit.
Well, I mean, the price of eggs is still going up, and no one notices that because trans people might be going for a piss.
Yeah.
How bloody dare they? Go for a piss?
Did you imagine?
Yeah. I often rail against architectural sexism, meaning that women have to queue for the bogs and men don't. So it actually, it's not making trans women's lives easier, having to use the women's. They don't do it, because there's some kind of option there. You have to, if you are a trans woman, you have to use the women's toilets. Because otherwise, you're going to get a fucking, you might get attacked in the men's.
If you've transitioned.
It's a safety thing.
If you've transitioned completely, you still need to use the bog anyway.
But even if you haven't transitioned
completely. Huh?
Why do people have to transition completely anyway? I don't understand this.
If you want to be, I agree.
But
this is what they say. The penis is a weapon. The penis it makes the male-bodied person uncontrollable around women, and
I really think after 17 years of HRT, you know.
You try to tell them that. You try to tell these TERFs, oh, by the way, when they take their female hormones, the penis stops working. Yeah, they don't get that. They don't understand that. Well, we're not talking about those ones. We're talking. You're talking about
the fictional ones, the ones we just made up in our heads, the bad ones.
Yeah, the bad ones.
And we'll find this one person who did this terrible thing once, and we'll say that represents an entire community of people.
Yeah,
if you do that with black people, they call you a racist. If you do that with Jewish people, they call you an anti-Semite.
Right.
Funny that.
But if they're Muslim, that's okay. If they're trans, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, do you know what before we go, right?
Yeah.
And I hope the chat finds this was the best. So I was scrolling through a TikTok today, and I came across a live, and sometimes I'll stop at a random live and have a listen to the things they're saying. Obviously, it's another anti-immigrant live. This girl, she literally said this, Graham. She said, well, we know it's the government that wants the illegals to come over. And this guy went, what? She went, oh, yeah. What do you think they do with the boats when the first lot show up? The illegals show up. They show up on the shore. They gather up the boats. The government then send the boats back to France to bring more illegals over. The government are bringing them in. Now, I'm sorry. If someone was that crazy 20 years ago, we would lock them up. We would think that they had an actual mental health crisis.
Yep. Yep.
But she said it as if it was fact.
Yep. Because they believe it. They believe it. And they believe it's the most important thing ever in all the world ever right now.
I couldn't
They're
believe
told
it when
that
she
it's
said
the most
it.
important thing in the world
I
ever.
couldn't believe it. I was like,
Just like, you know,
that
10
is
years ago, we were told
nonsense.
that the EU was the most important thing in the world ever. We
Yeah.
had to leave it, you know, because otherwise our economy might grow. And who wants that, eh?
No.
No, our children might be able to live and work anywhere they want in our own continent, but fuck that.
How shocking is that? How
Nigel
shocking.
Farage's can, though. Nigel Farage's kids can still live and work anywhere they want in Europe, and that's the main thing, if you think about
Yeah.
it. He can. Tommy Ten Names can. Yeah.
But it's the government. It's the Keir Starmer thing. This is where they all get it. They come up with this sort of shit, and then it's obviously Labour are anti-British because they want the illegals. They're bringing them in.
They're bringing them in. They're bringing them in to become more unpopular. Because that's what Labour want more than anything else. Let's become more. They have a little meeting. They go, how can we become more unpopular with people? Maybe we could bring some immigrants over on boats, and then we could house them in really expensive
We'll go
hotels.
get them. We'll go get the illegals.
Yeah, we'll go get them. We'll bring them over instead of just, I don't know, processing the claims before they get here. I don't know. Seems a bit sensible to me. Anyway. Happy Diwali, everyone who celebrates and the Festival of Lights. And
if you have any
namaste,
leftover
jazz.
food that you guys have made, please send it to me. I will eat all your Indian leftovers.
Oh, it's so good. It's
It's
so good.
unreal.
It's so
we got 2 girls off at work at the moment because of Diwali, and I swear to God, if they don't bring back a feast tomorrow,
I saw some
Wednesday,
post of some woman who's saying, I've never eaten pizza, and I've never eaten curry, and I've never eaten Mexican. All I eat is British food, proper British food, like, you know, roast potatoes. Potatoes from where? The
what
New
a
World?
flavorless
From the
life.
New World? Are they from the New World? I think they're from the New World. Okay, yeah. Do you eat chocolate by any
life.
chance? Do you ever eat some chocolate in your life? Because I don't think we. Do you ever eat a banana? Don't think we grow too many chocolate plants and chocolate trees and banana plants over in the UK, do we?
So dumb. These
I
people are
only
so
eat
fucking dumb.
British food.
I eat proper British.
It's
stuff.
not a Brussels sprout. It's a British
All I
sprout.
like is pie and mash.
Pie and mash. Mashed potato from the
And it
New
can't
World.
be fucking gravy. It's got to be liquor.
They're fucking mad. And I'm just thinking that line from the James song "Sit Down," where he says, "If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor." I feel that way about food. Like, I have eaten some fucking incredible stuff, and if someone said to me,
food in the world.
"Graham, for the rest of your life, you can only eat British food," I wouldn't be here the next day, mate. I'd just be like, "Well, that's it, mate. I'm out.
Time to go.
Time to go. I'm out of here."
What's the
Have a
point
nice
in
time,
life?
rest of the world. You know, you deal with your own shit. I can't be arsed with this. Imagine being told you can only eat British food for the rest of your life. Jesus.
Pie and mash and
Pie and
fucking
mash. No, you couldn't have pie. You couldn't have mash. You couldn't have anything. You can have some pepper on there. Oh, get that fucking pepper out of here. Whoa.
Yeah, get your spicy pepper gone.
Fucking, oh, yeah, pepper out of here.
Only put salt and vinegar on my stuff.
Oh, vinegar. Hang on, that's made from grapes, isn't it? Oh, shit. Well,
yeah, all I'm gonna eat for the rest of my life are potatoes and meat and crust.
if you would like to just eat British food for the rest of your life, there is a great book by some guy called Graham Hughes called The Great Brexit Cookbook, and it features 57 recipes, which are divided.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. I wrote a book.
You
called
have
The Great-
done this?
Yeah. The Great Brexit Cookbook.
Where is this? Where can I find this
You
ridiculous?
can get it on Amazon, my friend. Thank you for
Fuck off.
helping me sell this to everyone. Amazon Great Brexit Cookbook. It features pigeon pie. It features. Let's have a look. There you go. By Hughes, Graham. It's got an ISBN number and everything. It's a real thing. There you go. The Great Brexit Cookbook. I'll put it in the chat.
Fucking
You can buy it.
Lord.
You can buy it. Oh,
$6.29 new
what?
paperback.
Yeah, it's that's a good deal, mate. Get it. $6.29. The Great Brexit Cookbook. It's got a different cover now. It's still got the old cover on here.
It'll be here on Wednesday.
Ah, you legend. Thank you. Hey.
I gotta
But yeah.
stop hanging out with you writers. You're all gonna make me broke because these books I don't fucking read.
It says,
What about your other one?
now that we've imposed crippling trade sanctions on ourselves as if we'd just lost a major war and rid our majestic kingdom of those pesky foreigners who came over here and did all the jobs we didn't want to do, we are finally free to eat the god-awful food of our once and glorious past. Cheap and tasteless dishes of low nutritional value, such as stewed pigeon, bone soup, and boiled sheep's head. They got the real recipes, by the way. They are actual, genuine recipes. Not fucking around here.
What is that? Suet? They used to drink. They used to eat pottage, which was basically water and oats with some fruit in it.
Yeah.
I mean, the British haven't exactly been creative with their fucking menus, have they? You know?
No.
They haven't.
Anyway, the great Brexit cookbook. Get your copy. Get your copy today. Let's see if we can.
I can't believe I've just bought that.
I literally have I have